This is Rockland from Passport Kings, and I'm on the phone with one of my best homies ever. His name is D-Rail. Y'all probably remember us from Rock and Roll Radio. But anyway, we're going to talk about the end of 2017, and we're talking about, yeah, they can't hear. They can't hear my dude, D-Rail, but trust me, he's on this microphone here, and he's talking things. And, hey, if he says something that I think y'all need to hear, I'll repeat it for him. But the majority is I will answer to what he's saying, and it might be what you're thinking that he said anyway by the way I respond to it. Well, all right, but anyway, we're gonna talk about a year in review.
Your mic fell out again.
Yeah, my mic fell out. Niggas is doing a drunk fucking reaction.
Your mic fell out. Wow.
All right. All right, my mic fell out, and then it's back because I just lost one of the viewers that was there. I had two, now I got one. All right, so year in review. First off, we're gonna talk about what I want to talk about, which is the best battle rapper of the year. Best battle rapper to me this year. I mean, just off of high battles. Let's talk about who came in second place, which is a dude that should not have came in second place. But that was that fat dude from New Jersey named what's it? Suge the fucking shotgun. Shotgun Suge, that's his name. Ain't no way in the world this dude should have ever been good, but he stepped his game up so much that he became number two. And then number one, once again, I'm sure for the last 8 years, is Hollow the Dawn. Hollow the Dawn is nice, man. That dude he raps so well. Hollow the Dawn was battling, you know what, D-Rap? D-Rap's in my ear, and he's saying, hey, I don't remember Hollow the Dawn. I mean, you saying his name, but I don't remember him. And I'm trying to give him the memory, because me and him was looking at Hollow the Dawn versus Lux. And you were saying that Hollow Dawn beat Lux, and I said no, Lux is better. But that battle is the most debatable battle that ever happened in the history of battle rap. So if you say Hollow won, I would agree with you. But if you ask me who won, I would say Loaded Lux won. So that's just how debatable that battle is. But anyway, that was that. All right, let's talk about some other year-end wrap-up of 2017. All right. He just said, who is the best hoe on Instagram this year? Do they have to be a hoe, or do they just have to be the sexiest joint out on Instagram? All right, so talentless, sexy woman. It's definitely Kathy Drayton. She's the most sexiest girl on Instagram. Period. Oh shit, my joint just fell out
Your
again.
mic fell out again.
I'm sticking it back. Oh, this is good. This is real. Damn, did we go through this before? Because I'm having memories of this happening before. All right, but anyway. All right, I hear you now. What he say? Why isn't there anyone else here? I don't know. Why is there anyone else here? They just, I mean, it is 4:02 in the morning, but oh, it's 3:40. One of the people that was commenting, he said, "Why isn't there anyone else here?" I don't know. You the first one here. You should be proud about that. But anyway, as far as it goes to the baddest Instagram chick this year, yeah, Kathy Drayton wins. Sexy ass chick. All right, what's the next comment? I mean, no, what's the next category? Where is the baddest, flyest place to travel in 2017? Was it Brazil? Or was it Africa? Or was it South America, like DR. No, that shit. Yeah, so what? All right, y'all. I said so what because he said DR is not in South America, it's in the Caribbean. And my answer to that is so what? Yeah. He's right, but at the end of the day, so what? All right, but anyway, let's answer that question. I don't care what they're going to say. And that's one of the best things about Charlemagne the God recently. His response to a lot of things is, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Because let's not get all crazy about little semantics. All right, but anyway. Yo, the best spot that you should have visited in 2017. My nomination is it's out of Brazil, especially with my dude dying. Everybody should have been there for his party, and I wasn't. I was in New York at the time. But yeah, you should have been in Brazil. Oh, I was just reading the comments. Somebody said, "Why isn't there anyone else here?" The other guy said, "Maybe because he's boring." Hey, maybe I ain't like. Maybe I'm not doing everything that they want me to do. But hey, yeah, and I'm not gonna juggle knobs on fire. It's like I'm throwing the knobs on fire. No, I'm just gonna talk about what we're talking about, and that's what we're talking about right now. Oh, you gave me a like. Well, thank you, but I'm not gonna juggle knobs on fire. First of all, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to juggle knobs on fire. If I did, I would show that shit off to everybody that I met. I'd be like, yo, you think I'm cool now? Wait till you see what I do with these knobs on fire. Nah, but anyway. All right, so 2017. Hey, dude, since you're here, you could give us a category of asking what is the something that somebody won in 2017. What category you want us to cover right now? I'm waiting for your answer. That's why I'm sitting here staring at you. Tell me. It don't take that long to type. I seen people in typing class that was real fast. They went click, 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 clack, clack, clack. And they had a whole damn paragraph written, and I didn't know how to respond to it because I knew I was going to be typing a lot slower than what they just did. Dude, I'm on the phone with my homie. D-Rose online. All right. Top 10 most richest small countries. Come on, dude, you gonna have me do some damn research? I could do research and give you the answer to it. Yeah, because that's some factual shit. It's like, all right, let's throw facts. Well, he asked me the top 10 richest small countries. And when you say small, how small are you talking? Like countries with small populations. That's what he asked me. D-Val, you in front of the computer, right? Can you do... He's doing the research for us, dude. What's this guy's name? I don't want to keep calling him, dude. Yasvir plays this. He's doing the research, and he's going to give me the answer to that question you asked me. All right, he's saying, okay, top 10 richest countries in the world per capita is the Emirates, United Emirates. I guess that's Dubai and all that stuff. Kuwait, Norway, Ireland, Brunei, He's asking me no Monaco and Singapore. No, well, I think you're giving me the most richest countries. He's asking, what is the most richest countries with the least people that live there? Oh, well, he says per capita, Yazvir plays, and Qatar is after that. He said Monaco, small population but high GDP. Well, I mean, he said Qatar is the biggest one. You know what I want to do? I want to get on that show called Amazing Race. Oh my God. That show gives me every urge that I ever wanted in life. When I be watching it, I'll be like, oh, that should have been me. That should have been me. Every time they do something, I say, that should have been me. That should have been me. Oh, yeah, James, my brother James is in New York. Yeah. New York is fun, though. Now, Matthew lives in New York. Yeah, that's cool, though, because they're going to watch the ball drop on 42nd Street. That's dope. I should have been there. All right, or you can do the richest country in Africa. Some countries may surprise you. This dude right here, Yasir something, he's asking, what is the richest country? What is the richest countries in Africa? You gonna look that up? All right, thank you. And then he said per capita, like that's the main point of it. I don't think we to hang out with my other people in New York, but anyway. All right, he's telling me the richest countries per capita. Sound like he's trying to spit out Ethiopia, Eritrea, Equatorial Guinea. I guess that's New Guinea. Seychelles is number 2. Gabon is number. No, that don't sound. That's Gabon. It's Gabon. It's Gabon. That's what it's called. Cause they got real mad at me how I was pronouncing the countries before. They was like, "Yo, when it comes to those vowels, just say long vowels and say it." All right, what did this dude say? He just said something. Mauritius. I don't know. You see, the thing about me is I love Africa. It's like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I love Africa? Libya. Libya is number 4. Botswana is number 5. South Africa is number 6. 10. Tanzania, yeah. Tanzania is number 7. Angola is the Brazilian woman. That's where we need to go, bro. We need to go to Angola. No, nigga, I'm serious. We need to go to Angola as soon as possible. Yeah, no, because you just cut it off and you just started talking about whatever else you was talking about. Oh, this dude said he's from Mauritius Island. Tell me how to pronounce that, dude. Yashvir plays this. I'm like, write it in a way where I would be able to pronounce it the best. You said Mauritius? And what part of Africa is that? Is that north or is that east or west? Oh, he said Mauritius. And it's in the east. So that's over there by the what do you call them dudes? The Indians? The East Indians? Seychelles. I don't know what that means. East Seychelles. That's what he wrote. Hey, you're teaching me right now, so I'm always there for a teaching moment. I don't know what you meant by that, but it's by the island. Oh, it's by the island Seychelles. But we're still talking about Mauritius. What Seychelles? It's ranked number 3 of what? Oh, okay. He's talking about the list of countries by GDP per capita. Seychelles is one of those places. Seychelles is by the island Seychelles. It's the island where the dodo birds usually. Oh, okay. And the dodo birds, I know that they're supposed to be the birds that like adapt more better than anything else. It's like, oh yeah, if it's a water environment, then they're gonna adapt to some water shit. Yeah, but they used to adapt better than everybody else. It's like, oh yeah, if you live in a snow environment, then they'll grow big ass fucking snow fur on their back. Maybe not. I don't know. What is he saying? They used to live in Mauritius. He's saying the dodo birds used to live in Mauritius. The dodo birds are extinct? And this used to be the birds with the long ass necks and a big furry body. Because I think I remember that. Hey yo, audience, excuse me. I've been drinking a lot. It is New Year's Eve, so if I say something that's a little bit drunky for me to say, y'all gonna have to forgive me. But anyway, I did say I was gonna. Oh shit, my microphone came out again. Alright, my mic's back in. They were extinct because of the Dutch and the French when they arrived in Mauritius. Alright, so that's what the dude's saying. It's funny, the French and the Dutch done made a whole bunch of people extinct, didn't they? But anyway, at the end of the day, I don't want to be mad at nobody no more. Especially with Umar and Flex beefing. That makes me think I need to be friends with everybody. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So don't quote me on that one. Anybody that's got time this time of night to be looking at my damn video. And if you are, I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for looking at my video. I got 4 people looking at it and 3 people gave me a thumbs up. It's a very small country with a population of 1.2 million. That's not that small. 1.2 million is a lot of people for a country. And then, especially for a country that I've never even seen on a map before, Mauritius. D-Rail, you ever heard of Mauritius before? Because I haven't. He said he ain't never heard of it either. But dude, that's where you saying you're from? Oh, now I got 6 views and 5 thumbs up. He said, yeah, that's where he's from. And you said that is in the east. He said that's the east. So let me say, the east is over there by Egypt and under. And the only things under Egypt is Eritrea. Then there's Ethiopia. No, Morocco is up the other way. It's up in the north. Morocco is like real close to Europe. That's like one of the closest things to Europe. He said it's by Madagascar. So in other words, I was close to you when I was in Johannesburg in South Africa. Was I or was I not? He said, yeah, I was. Okay, yeah. And Africa is so less intimidating than the world makes y'all see. And I know when y'all start living in America, everybody tells you, "Oh yeah, watch out for those Black Americans. They're terrible." Truth of the matter is, we're not terrible people, man. We're cool as hell. And then when I was in, no, but I mean, it needs to be known. And then because when I was in Johannesburg, for the audience, D-Rod's telling me don't explain myself to everybody. But I'm thinking right now, he says the most competitive economy in Africa. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll take your word for it. But anyway, when I was in Johannesburg and I was talking to people, it's so easy to realize that hey, there's cool people and then there's shitty ass people. And then when you meet cool people, just be cool with them and you'll have a good time. And those same cool people will realize, you know what, don't run into them shitty ass people because them shitty ass people will fuck your damn day up. And all right, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm listening to my mic right now, and D-Rod is telling me, y'all gotta realize that. What did you say when? Yeah, he's saying when you go to other countries, nobody really cares. It's like, yo, how are you gonna treat me? And then once you realize how somebody's gonna treat you, it's like, yeah, you're a tourist, you're here. Mm. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's I think that's some human shit. It's not even American shit. Hey, audience, he's telling me that it's some American shit where everybody's like, yeah, there's some shitty people and then there's some normal people. And hopefully you run into the normal people because you could run into the shitty people and then you wind up not liking that country. And it's like, that ain't have nothing to do with the country. That has something to do with you running into the shittiest people possible. He said when we was in DR, we seen some white folks, yeah. Yeah, and they wasn't. Yeah, when we was in DR, and we ran into some white people from America, they wasn't real hot talking about, oh yeah, the black people are here. Let's guard our shit or whatever. Or let's act like we're afraid of being robbed and all that shit. What this dude's saying, Yazvir is saying, it's not about the country. It's about being aware of. Well, yeah, of course. It's like you gonna run into some shit shows no matter where you are, and hopefully you don't run into shit shows. Because me, I think I've probably been very lucky. Every time I went to another country, I never ran into people that really wanted to fuck me over. I've always ran into people who was like, hey, let me show you what my country is about. Let me show you how we are cool. That's all I've ever seen everywhere I've ever been. Yeah, and that's audience. This is what D-Rail is saying on the microphone. He's saying he hung out with some dude from that other country for 6 hours, and they never asked him for a dime. He just wanted to show you D-Rail and them how cool their country was, and that's what I would do. Even, I mean, right now I live in Georgia, but if I was in the Bronx and I ran into somebody that said, "Hey, this is my first time here," I would say, hey, I'm about to show you how this country roll, and it's gonna be fly. And I used to do that, especially. You know, it's funny. I used to work on. I know if y'all ever watched Passport Kings, y'all know I said over and over again that I used to work at Pizza Hut right on 49th Street and Broadway. He said, "Yo, I live in Canada, but I'm from but I live here." Yeah. That's the thing with me. I used to live in New York City. And I used to live in Tourist Trap, 42nd Street, or Broadway, the Broadway area. I used to work there. I was a Pizza Hut dude. And they used to come in there. They used to be coming out of the Cats show. And they used to be like, hey, can y'all show me what to do next? I just came out of the play called Cats. And I was like, yo, I'll show you. You need to go down this street. You need to go to that street, whatever. But at the end of the day, I was a cool American. And it was like, hey, I'm going to show you some shit. Especially if they was young like me. At that time, that was the 90s. That's when, like, the tunnel was open and some other clubs up and down the street was open. And it's like, hey, do you want to learn about, do you really want to learn about black life? And I think a lot of dudes was like, yeah, that's why I came to America. I wanted to learn some real regular America crap instead of learning about cats and the Winter Garden Theater and all that crap that used to be there, man. And I was like, all right, well, wait till I get off. Because I was still working at Pizza Hut. We used to get off at 11 there. And then when I got off, them dudes would be still sitting there in the chairs. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And they had to pay for everything. And, yeah, that might be a little bit rough for my people to listen to. But, hey, I was only working in Pizza Hut. I wasn't making a lot of money. Yo, one of my best friends that I met, this dude name was Juan. And he was a black dude, but he lived in Japan. He came out to America for a little while. Him and the Japanese girl that he was messing with, they got into some shit, and he fucked up. Or he was just like, I don't know, something made them fall out. So he came into Pizza Hut one day looking all frazzled. He had leather pants on. And he did sure had leather pants on. Let me see what this dude said. Even though it's Canada, but racists do happen if you were to do a crime against someone because of their culture, skin color. It would be considered a hate crime. I learned that in history class. Well, you know what? If you fucking with somebody because of their skin color, he's a piece of shit. But anyway, like I was saying, I was fucking with this dude. That was my dude too. He wound up getting a job in the same Pizza Hut that I was working in, and he wound up living on. It was the block up from Prospect Avenue, and it's funny. No, it was the street. Oh no, it's the street down from Prospect Avenue. Union, I think it was like Union Avenue or something like that. Oh shit, my controller done fell out. Alright, yeah, hold on a minute. It's 3 p.m. here. Yeah, alright, I got it back in there. It fell. What's this dude? Because, you know what? Dude, I want to tell you that I appreciate you watching my 28-minute long video, and then you've been commenting the whole time. Yashvir played this. I appreciate you watching my whole video. Mushroom Tip. What's up, man? He just said what's up to me. But Yashvir, yeah, I appreciate it. That's a good looking out because it is 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why anybody is listening to this crap that I'm talking about right now. But anyway, I met this dude named Juan. He walked into Pizza Hut that day when I used to work at Pizza Hut. I was straight out of high school, and I got a job there. And then this dude came walking there with his leather pants on. And he's like, yo, I just got from Japan. And the girl that I was married to, she was Japanese. And me and her just got into a big beef. And he was like, yo, I'm going to go back to America because, of course, America's going to accept me. Your ass don't no more. So he was there with us. And he started, like, having to flip the fucking pizza dough. And then the whole time he was saying, yo, I need to get back to Japan. Fuck this American shit, man. And I was like, I don't understand how. Because me, I'm fresh out of high school. All I know is America. And he's like, yo, that bullshit that America tell you is bullshit, man. He's like, yo, y'all don't have no freedom. Y'all don't have none of that. None of that y'all be talking about y'all got. And at the same time, I'm like, yeah, well, it's better than living in Japan. I don't want to live in no damn Japan. I got to learn a whole new damn language and all that shit. But the day that cats let out, and it was like 500. I swear to God, I said this on one of my videos on Passport Kings. It was like 500 beautiful girls walked out of that thing. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And that's what he asked me, was I talking about them Brazilians? And I'm like, yes. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, yo, it's like a model agency just let out a whole bunch of models and they all came in the store asking for pizza. Yeah, and they was doing it in their language too, because I just heard some of that earlier today. They was like, hey, I can't even fucking do it. Because it's like their language is better than our language, because their language gives me an erection. And nobody ever spoke English and gave me an erection before. That should give me an erection. Like, gee, what she's doing to do? She's the phone. I mean, I guess it's Portuguese mixed with African or something, what they talk. This dude laughing his ass. Oh, shit, I just dropped my damn microphone again. But it was something. That shit tickled my goddamn funny bones. Wow, this is the most sloppiest video I have ever made on Passport Kings station, but hey. Yeah, and I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna say, what have I done? It's not funny. But anyway, what I was saying was them girls came in there and they was talking, and I swear to Jesus, my dick got hard just by them talking. And I was like, I done seen naked American girls that didn't get me hard. These girls is just talking and my dick is hard right now. But anyway. This dude asked me, have I been to Iceland? Nah, I have not been to Iceland. I would like to go to Iceland. What y'all got going on in Iceland? Look, you stay on the phone. Why are you hanging up? This is the best show I had. It's only 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Whatever, I'll stay on the phone with my peoples. All right, y'all. The dude that's on the microphone with me and on the headphone with me, he's claiming that he has to go to sleep because his kids are going to wake up in a minute. And hey, I don't have no kids, no young kids. I don't have no kids. So, I don't know what that's like, so let him go. But y'all, if y'all gonna still stay on live with me, oh, he wasn't playing. This dude gonna go real fast. The video with you and your other brother talking about people from New York versus people from Georgia was clear. Yeah, it was. And yo, that's the same dude that I'm talking to right now on the microphone. That's D-Raw. It used to be Rock and Roll Radio. And we used to have a good damn time, man. But he decided that while we're out here, he wants to have a bunch of children and buy one of these girls out here. And he did what he wanted to do. Me personally, I couldn't do it, but hey, people do what they do. And who am I to judge what they're doing, you know? That's how I feel about that. So if you want to have some kids, this is my stepkids, whatever you want to call them, my kids-in-law or something like that. That they call kids that you like a lot more than your own kids. But yeah, those are my dudes. And D-Rell's always gonna be my people. I know me and him, we ain't see eye to eye after we was doing Rock and Roll Radio, but then after a while, we both realized, like, I mean, we both came from the Bronx, from the same area. So it's never going to be anything that we're going through that's going to stop the friendship that we have. So that's always good. Right now, he lives way far away from me in Georgia. It's like an hour. I got to get on the I-20 for an hour to get over to his house. So we don't hang out as much as we used to. The funny thing, what we do right now is we hang out on PlayStation. We play what's the name of this game? Overwatch. Overwatch is pretty fun. Good game. But we both come on Overwatch. But what we do is we have like a little group. We sit there. I talk to him. I talk to other friends that we have from the Bronx, and everything's good. It's like we never met, left each other. So everything's good, and Darrell's always gonna be my people. Even if we get into the worst argument, that's always gonna be my dude. You brothers prefer living in the north or south, or does it matter? What did he say before that? That video with you. Oh, that's the thing I answered earlier. Oh, Libra legend. There is no way that we will ever, and that goes for me and him. Me even more, because I don't know what's going on in his brain. But in my brain, there's no way in the world I would ever move back up to New York City. There's nothing there. I mean, I know there's a lot there. There's a lot to go on in New York. But that's not for me. That's for the people who maybe are playing the stock market or who runs MTA or something like that. They're having a good time in New York because they're making $1 million in New York. But the majority of people in New York, they trying to live some life that can't be lived by everybody. Out here in Georgia, everybody can live a good life because come on, look at my crib. Look at the roof. This is my roof. There's no way in the world I would have a roof like that in New York City. I'm gonna be in a sardine can in New York City. It's gonna be like sardine cans stacked on top of each other. And me personally, I know how to make money. I know there's some people in New York that don't know how to make money. So there's like, let's just get what we get and let's be happy. But me, I know how to make some money. I know how to make money online. I know how to make money. Even if I have to get out there and hustle. And then with the invent of Uber, everybody can make money. So go out there and get your own money and stop depending on whoever created a company that's popular to hire you, because a lot of times they won't hire you. They will not do that, man. And what do you say, South? Have you ever tried Indian food? No, I never tried Indian food, man. I think I had some Indian food before. There was like walnuts in my rice or something like that, or some type of nuts. Almonds or something like that. I used to work on 14th Street when I was in New York, and there was a big Indian community there. Hey, Yashvir is putting nuts in your rice a Indian thing to do? Because I swear to God, I think that I had some nuts in my rice. And I know that sounds terrible. So I will say, like Cam and Dame Dash will say, I will say pause. Pause. Talking about nuts in my rice. That's very pause worthy. But I'm talking about real like shaved walnuts or. He said, no, I don't think so. All right, maybe I'm thinking about the wrong place then. Maybe I'm thinking about Thai food. That's probably Thai food. But anyway, Nah, I don't think I had the type of food that you're talking about. Yeah, probably. All right, so what the other dude was talking about? Do you brothers prefer living in the South or the North? Have you ever tried Indian food? True, South. It's good. Have you ever been to Iceland? No, mushroom tip. I have never been to Iceland, but one of my main bucket list things for 2018 is to get to Reykjavik because that's all I ever hear about. Like, oh, go to Reykjavik. And I just brought a new bubble jacket because I live in. Uh-oh, knocked over my drink. But I live in the South where the weather's not too good. I mean, the weather is great. It's like the coldest it will get is like 60. But I just brought this big ass bubble coat so I can go to them cold spots again. Because, I'm from the Bronx and I used to have like a North Face or a bear coat. What's the other shit they used to have? Some other shit. But anyway. You say, yeah, it's my dream to visit? Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there before 2018 is over. I'm going to Reykjavik. And I know they have like the Northern Lights or something like that. Some show. Yeah. I'll go check that out. And yeah, I want to do that. I definitely want to do that. There's a big hot air balloon festival in like I don't even remember the city, but I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there this year. Where do I want to go this year? One more video idea for you. Top 10 most popular passports in the world. I seen that on YouTube already. And I'm sure the answer that the other dude gave is probably still the best answer. So I was like, I don't want to just bite off his video. But I'll do that. I could definitely do that. I could do that in the next hour or so. Or the next day or so. Next 24 hours. I will make a video called the top 10 most popular passports to have in 2018. I never lived in a different country. Mushroom tip. Nah, I haven't. Honestly, I don't want to. Yeah, that does fit in with my travel name. Yeah, that would be a good topic. Right now, I don't know if you noticed, but I've never been live this long before. So I just want to get comfortable with being live. And I know that that's like the way the internet is going. You got to be live and you got to be accustomed to your audience. So that's what I'm learning how to do right now. So how have I been doing so far, y'all? Because y'all see my videos. My videos is chopped, screwed, and wait, I think a European passport is one of the most useful. I don't know, maybe so. I've never been denied going into any country. Not bad. Thank you, Mushroom Tip. I'm just trying to chill out. The worst thing about this is I play a PlayStation 4 game called Overwatch, and it's on the screen right now. Y'all want to see it? That game is pretty fun, and I don't know how I talked myself into going live right now, but I'm doing it now, and it's not as fearful as I thought it would be. Because me, I like to present myself in the most positive way possible. Hey, brother, you are doing great. You have our support. Thank you, Libra Legend. I appreciate that, man. And you should create a gaming channel. I actually did. My gaming channel is called SG. No, it's called SWG. SWG. I only got like 3 videos up there, but I do want to just keep creating videos on that channel. I'm thinking that I might keep doing that and stop doing this travel channel. I mean, but I love travel more than I love video games, but I'm thinking that I might just give it up because I've seen very successful travel dudes, and the success that they have is not really that appealing to me. How many subs you got on that channel? Man, I got 3 subs on that channel. I just started it. But it is what it is. So, I mean, I've always been told that if you're going to do a YouTube channel, you got to do something that you completely love. And I completely love traveling. But as far as video games, I would do that in my spare time. I'm doing both, Mushroom Tip. I'm doing that in my spare time. Go to SGW Network on YouTube. Let me give you the exact YouTube channel. Channel. No, I don't want to stop streaming, so I'm gonna cancel that. And yeah, it's called SGW Network. I don't know how to get the exact address out of there, but it's SGW Network. And me, I have a bunch of games with PlayStation 4. But the only thing I play is Overwatch. That's it. I don't play anything. And I got a whole bunch of games to choose from. I just don't have time. It's like I got 5 minutes to play some video games. What am I playing? And every single time Overwatch wins, and I play it for 5 minutes, and then I cut it off, and I go on about my business. Damn, why did 2 people leave? Y'all still with me? I know it's late at night. That's probably why people left. But yeah, like I was saying, the little bit of time that I do play video games, I play Overwatch. And one of the main reasons why I play it is because I stick the headphones in my ear. So I'm talking to like friends of mine while I'm playing it. And the majority of video games, you can't really play those and pay attention to your friends at the same time. You either going to play the game and pay attention to the game, or you're going to pay attention to your friends, which means you are losing all of your friends the whole time because they're talking at the same time that the video game is talking. And it's like, one of these people need my attention. And chances are it's my friends that need my attention. So I would rather talk to my friends than listen to the storyline. So which means one day I'm gonna have to play these video games and completely turn off the internet so nobody that I like is talking at the same time, so that way I can follow along with the storyline of what the video game is. But hey, that's just me. All right, anyway, let's talk about something else. The video game thing has gone. And by the way, subscribe to Passport Kings and give me a like. Is this what you do for a living? Nah, I work. I have a job, man. I hate my job, but I have a job. And the funny thing is, my job is having a headphone in my ear. And people call me about the product that I work for. And they say, help me fix the problem. And I will say, okay, this is how you fix the problem. And then they say, okay, thank you. And then I say, all right, bye. And then the next person calls. And I can, the only thing that's really cool about my job right now is I work whatever hours I want to work. And y'all can see that on Passport Kings. I'll tell y'all what I'm doing. And it's like, okay. Like days like right now, the jobs that I used to have. Bye, dude. I gotta go. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out with me all this time. I appreciate it. Yashvir player T. But anyway, the thing about my job is I get the day off when I want to, and that's most important to me than anything else. I don't give a damn how much they pay me. I don't give a damn how much I like the management or I want to be in management with that crew. The most important thing to me, all right, he said, I know you said that you want to work online full time. How's that going? What are your thoughts about Tariq and Umar beef? My thoughts. All right, Libra legend. I'm gonna answer your question in a minute, but this Justin Fraley, he asked the question that I really want to answer. My thoughts is both of them dudes are too damn grown for the way they're acting. That's my thoughts about it. But and another thing is I am leaning towards Tariq's side with that. I never had an issue with Umar because I always felt like Umar was just doing what he thought was the best to do for our community. And I mean, and it's like, oh, this is gonna make you really hate me. It's like Al Sharpton. A lot of people don't agree with Al Sharpton's ways. But as far as Al Sharpton's concerned, in his brain, he's doing what's best for our community. And I'm okay with that. If it don't work, it don't work. But at least he's out there doing something. And that's how I feel about Umar. He's out there doing something, as far as I can tell. But that's the funny thing about the beef with him and Tariq is like, Tariq is telling us he's not out there doing nothing. I mean, name something he did. But then at the end of the day, you can ask Tariq, what the hell have you done? You made some videos, and we appreciate your movies and your videos. But that didn't really fix nothing. And then for y'all to be sitting up there beefing, completely off code. Come on, dude. I don't know. I think it's funny. That's what it's not even that funny. Dude, it's not even that funny. It's like y'all should be better than that. But I'm still leaning towards Tariq's side. Because the only reason why I'm leaning towards Tariq's side is every time Tariq asked for some money and people gave him money, he created what he said he was going to create. When Umar asked for money and people sent him money, he never created what he said he was going to create. And that should be the measuring stick. My thing is, the measuring stick is, do you create what you ask people for money to create? And that's how I feel about that. All right. Now I'm going to go on to the next question. How many subs you got on that channel? 3. Why not both? I do both. Is this what you do for a living? Nah, I work for a living. Nice. All right. What are your thoughts about Tariq and Umar? I just gave that. Okay, bye, dude. I gotta go to sleep at 3:30. I understand. It's late as fuck. All right. I know you said that you want to work online full time. How is that going? How is that going? The majority of the money that I get is from full time. It's from online. But I'm at a point right now where I'm not making enough money where I can say, forget real world hustle. But the good thing about real world hustle is, like I said, I get to choose my hours of when I'm working and when I'm not. So that works. And with the what's the name of the thing? The thing where people support your dreams on YouTube, whatever that's called, that would be cooler than me working every day. But it would still be a little bit of money. And I mean, come on, to travel you need a decent amount of money. You do. And there's no way around it. And if I'm not traveling, I'm not happy. And if I'm traveling, I'm happy and I don't care what else is going on in my life. So I'm not unhappy if I'm traveling, because I would sit there and say, all right, well, I'm traveling. So who cares? Who cares if I'm not happy about something else that's going on in my world? I don't know if that makes sense, but that to me that makes sense. It's like, okay, let's choose your battle. Do you want to travel or do you want to make a lot of money? Is the lot of money that you're making is that for travel? Because if that's the case, then you might as well just be traveling instead of sitting up there doing whatever it takes to make a lot of money. And me, I love it. I need to travel. I need to. It's like my heart tells me, or my mind tells me, if you're not traveling, you're not happy. And then I think about it and I say, you know what? I'm not happy. I would much rather be somewhere. And that's just me. It looks like my phone is getting dead. Oh wow, this is a long conversation. We're up to 56 minutes. Yo, do y'all dudes got some more questions for me? Hello? Or do I even see the questions anymore? Alright, I see questions. You work online full time? Yeah, I would probably prefer to work online full time. Alright, what's your best experience that you had dealing with a woman overseas? Honestly, women overseas are the same as women here. I mean, the question is, how desperate are they? If they're desperate, they're gonna do a lot more for money. If they're not desperate, they're gonna say, okay, well, dude, tell me what's cool about you. And then you just gotta tell them what's cool about them. But that could happen in America. It's like, okay, well, I'm cool because, I mean, you ain't gotta answer out a questionnaire, but you be like, oh, come on, shorty, you're not flyer than me, so let's both find out what's cool about each other, and then they'll respect it. But then if they're in a country that they're poor as shit, they're gonna say, hey, pay me and I'll treat you very nice. Is that a bad thing? Is that a good thing? The world may never know. And I'm not here to answer that question. And that's my answer to that question. I got any more questions? Because I'm about to cut this off. I'm looking for questions. Or any type of comment. Hello? 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 Are y'all saying something? Because I don't see nothing. I'm clicking everything to see if I see something, but I don't see nothing. Oh, there we go. What am I drinking on? I'm actually drinking Bacardi. Bacardi mixed with fresh fruit. As ignorant as that is, I blended up fresh fruit and then mixed Bacardi. That's very ignorant, but that's what I did. So yeah, I got like it's like grapefruit juice, Bacardi, and what do you call it? It's like the really small oranges. And then it has a lot of pulp still left in the cup. Yeah, I'm fucked up. But whatever. I mean, it's New Year's weekend. New Year's has always been my very favorite holiday of the entire year. Always. And I know I was telling y'all about when I used to work in Pizza Hut when I was younger. Pizza Hut used to be right down the street from the high school that I went to. And once I realized that the whole world turns into a party for one night, and I realized, because, I mean, the high school that I was in was called Graphic Communication Arts, and it was on 50th Street, And then if you walk all the way at 50th Street, you wound up at that Pizza Hut that I used to work at. And it was like 50th and Broadway. And then I was working there for a long... I mean, I got the job because I was coming home from high school one day. And I stopped there and I said, hey, I want a job here. And I talked to the managers or whatever. And they was like, yo, you can work here. But the thing is, New Year's Eve is coming up. And you have to work on New Year's Eve. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll work there. Yo, that New Year's Eve was so fucking fun. I mean, we all had like the New Year's Eve hats on. I think that was 2008. It could have been 2000 and... No, it wasn't even 8. It was like 2004. But the cool thing was we was right on Times Square. It's like if we walked out the front door and we looked down the street, we would see the ball dropping. So it was right on Times Square, and it's like everybody in the world wanted to come to New York City on New Year's Eve and watch the ball drop there. So even though I was working, that was the most incredible times of my life. And then everybody that was working at that Pizza Hut, we was all drunk as hell. We was toe up. And everybody was like okay with it. It was like, yeah, well, hey, it's New Year's Eve, so keep on drinking, keep on making pizzas, and have a good damn time on 50th Street. And as soon as you walk out of the door on 50th Street and you look down to 42nd Street, you can see the entire Times Square fiasco that goes on New Year's every night. I mean, New Year's every year, so... Yeah, that was one of the best years of my life. And then, for the question that the dude asked earlier, talking about what country was you in for the best women, working in that job, I met one of the baddest chicks in my life. And that was New York City, Manhattan. She was like an editor for a magazine. Yeah, shorty was, I mean, like, just a bad chick. And it wasn't no how much money you got or let's take advantage of this dude or whatever. I mean, because she knew I ain't had a lot of money. I was working at Pizza Hut. And that girl was paid. And she was like, yo, I just like the way you carry yourself. And I think that spoiled me my whole life because from having those experiences, I was like, I'm not paying nobody for no fucking attention. I'm Rockland, baby. I'm Rockland. And she gave me the acclamation. It was like, yeah, you're Rockland. You're kind of fly. So even if I got to go to another country to talk to somebody, I always feel like everybody's humans. And if I'm good at being my human self, it don't matter what country I'm in, or it don't matter who I'm talking to. I'm Rockland. And it works for me. It might not work for everybody, but it works for me. What are your goals for this year, if you have any? Thanks for asking questions, by the way, Libra Legend. So what are my goals for this year, if I have any? My goals for this year is, of course, to see a few countries that I haven't been to yet. Where do I want to go? I'm thinking of what city I want to go to. I want to go to Spain and London. I've never been to Spain or London. I don't want to... and I know that that's probably not the most best places to be. I mean, as far as good times, it's probably just some old bucket list shit that ain't gonna live up to the hype that it has. But I still just want to get it done so I can say, hey, it's done. What I want to do for 2018, I do want to make a lot more money. I'm sure, which everybody else want to make too. And that's about it. continue traveling. But yeah, that's about it. I want to continue traveling. I want to go to Spain. I want to go to London. Yeah. Ask me another question. Let me ask you a question. Matter of fact. What country do you need to go to before 2018 is over? I don't see your responses. Okay, here we go. Libra legend. Where you going? Not really sure. Was 2017? Oh, hell yeah. 2017 was great, man. Great. It was like, I got into the groove of things. Just like, damn. So really, I ain't gonna even get into that because that's politics, and if anyone's ever been known. Colombia? I'll probably be in Colombia before this year's over. What am I thinking about Colombia? The thing about Colombia is if you go to Costa Rica, you're going to meet a bunch of Colombians. That's the thing about Colombia. And that's all I'm going to say about that. As far as Gump would say. And that's all I would say about that. But yeah, I have been hearing the great reviews about Colombia, though. And I should have been there. I damn sure should have been there by now. I don't mind politics. No, I'm not going to get into it because I know how divisive politics are. I'm not going to get into that. But, I mean, you are one of the only people that's on my live right now that are talking about everything. It's like me and you are having a conversation one-on-one right now. So, what you want to know about politics? No, fuck that. I'm not going to get into politics. I know how hostile that could get, man. So, I'm not going to get into that. I would rather we have a good time. When you travel to another country, do you learn? Do you try to learn the country's language? Yeah, it definitely matters to me. And anybody that goes to it's like you're walking into another person's house, but you're still stuck on your own shit. It's like you can't be stuck on your own shit. You gotta come up in their house and treat them like you are a guest at their house. And that's like learning somebody else's language. You gotta learn their language. Am I the best at learning other people's languages? Yes, I am. I thought I was gonna say no. Yes, I am. When it comes to learning somebody else's language, I'm pretty good at that. And English ain't the best language to learn in the first place. English is kind of stupid half the time. It's like, why is the plural of oxen instead of just oxes like every other plural is of an item times 2 or more? And your answer is, I don't know. I don't know why. It's just English. English is stupid, man. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned from learning other languages. English is stupid. Anybody else got a question? This is great.